Hey guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is your girl Letitia B. Fikes. I am a hair loss practitioner, but I am also a licensed instructor in the state of North Carolina. And I am founder and creator of this group, Create Professionals. And again, like always, this group was created to educate, empower, and to motivate everybody in the industry to stay educated and be professional at all times. Um, we have a lot of people dipping in and out of our industry. And in order to put a stop to that, we have to get educated and not try to share stuff on a consumer level just to get money. Some stuff just has to be sacred. Some stuff you just can't share with your clients. Now, if they went to a cosmetology school and they're licensed and you're teaching classes, by all means share the information, but don't just give out all your nuggets to your clients and now they're making more money than you because they're doing it on the side. But what I want you to do is it is time, and it's actually been time to go up on your prices. As a professional, your prices should be nowhere near someone who's bootlegging it or a YouTuber. YouTubers are making more money than licensed professionals, and it shouldn't be like that. So the question is, what are we doing wrong? First of all, we doing business with personal feelings involved and not doing business the way business is supposed to be ran. So you can't blur the lines. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been there, because someone would come to me for a long time. Oh, I'm gonna charge you. No, 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 no. Because soon as a bill is due, light bill, water, whatever, mortgage is due, those people at those places are not going to waive anything for you to pay. They're not gonna put their feelings into it because it's business, because they have a mortgage as well. So what you need to do is learn how to run a business. Take some type of business course. I'm sure you probably follow a lot of educators on Facebook, and a lot of us can give you the tools that you need to succeed. So I'm on here today, not going to be long, but I want to share with you a little bit about going up on your prices and why you should go up. I have write my points down, so I just want to make sure that I can see them. All right. So number one, educate your clients. How do you expect them to purchase something or get something from you if they don't know what it do, what it is, what it's supposed to do? They're already thinking what you're doing is fine, so you have to show them a better option. For an example, um, all my clients used to get a deep condition regardless if they want it or not. That just incorporated in my services. Okay. Um, After COVID, I went up on it and I started offering I got a mister. So with my mist machine, what I do is I incorporate that in everybody's services, and then my prices reflected because I went up. So it's an additional cost for everybody because I will no longer accept healthy hair as an option. So with this change, my prices went up. And when you go up on your prices, you add value to it. You're just not going up, just go up. Find the value behind that and then go up. Don't try to lower the price down to make the clients feel like you're doing something for them. If you really want them to feel like their value and everything, you put the value behind the price. I wrote some other stuff down. So is price the price that you're charging and value are totally different. Price is something that price is what you pay. Value is what you get. So what are you giving your clients? Are you just giving them a ticket and say, here go the price? Or do you have substance and value behind that? If you don't, just kind of stay where you at until you figure out what's your value before you go up. Because you don't want to, if you're doing the same thing and you just go up and you're not putting no value behind it, like you're not going to any classes, you're not learning anything new, you're not being educated on anything, it don't make no sense to go up. Because what are you offering? What do you have behind it? What makes you different from the other stylists? Not saying that you're competing against them, but why they can't get it from elsewhere. Whatever you have to make sure is exclusive. That there is not another you. That you are the only one that can offer this. Make sure that you have value behind what you have. And you also got to do a great job. Who wants to get their hair done and you do an awful job? No one wants an awful job. They're like, oh, I'm about to, spend $200 and $300 with you, and the job look like something that they baby sister done. They don't want that. They want something that's gonna look nice. And then on top of that, customer service. Customer service will get you paid. Customer service will also get you out of business. So if you up in like, I'm following so many styles that I think I might start to unfollow, because if you're doing hair and you twerking on the camera while you doing hair, first of all, that I don't want to see that when I'm scrolling on my Facebook page, and I'm sure the clients don't want to see that either, unless that's what you attracting, because you are what you attract. So if you don't want to attract, people who basically want to pay you on their budget, if you don't want to attract people who always looking for a sale, you don't want to attract people who always trying to lowball you, then you got to do something for yourself to change that. They obviously see something in you that attracts them, so change that. You can reset yourself, rebrand yourself at any time. You don't have to keep going in the motion. Just change it. This is the perfect opportunity to restructure your business, to restructure your brand, and redo your price list. Find the value in your price list. And a lot of that stuff don't even need to be up there anyway. I started after COVID. Well, we still in the pandemic, but after the shutdown, well, actually during the shutdown, I started seeing my business at a different view. I started looking at my business more like a business. And I was like, okay, so I'm not physically in the salon. So how can I still make money? So thank God that I took a trichology course, because if not, I would not have made money during the COVID. I didn't have much products, so I wasn't set up. I wasn't set up for success at all. But I bounced back very quickly, because I was like, oh, now I see. COVID was the push for me. Now I see what it's going to take for me to get where I need to go, and for me to stay there and go beyond. Just because you're heading where you're going, don't stop there. You keep going. But what I end up doing is retail. Retail saved my life during the pandemic. Not just that. With my trichology background, I also did a whole bunch of consultation, paid consultation, and I also did free consultation. And the free consultation led me into paid services. So I said all that to say it's time for a raise. And if you don't feel like you are worth the raise, then you need to get into some classes. You need to do whatever you need to do to add value to yourself, so you can add value in your salon, in your clinic, whatever you're doing. So it's time out for that. Sorry guys. Okay. Also, you have to strive for quality. If you know that your products ain't nothing, they're watered down, they don't do nothing for you, invest in better products. If you know that you're not a person that smile all the time and you're not nice all the time, Start speaking and smiling more. You don't gotta hug nobody. We can't even hug anyway. We in a pandemic. Quality, your time. Stop showing up when your clients show up. Have great work ethics. Like, wear clean clothes. Wear uniform, especially if you're a trichologist. Put your scrubs on. Do the things that you need to do to add quality and value into your business. Live up to your promises. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this, and then you just let it go out the window. If you tell your clients you're going to start selling bundles and you're going to have quality top of the line hair, don't get the same bundles that they're getting from the beauty supply store. What value are you having? Is no extra value there. You want to make sure, like, again, make sure that it's exclusive, and that will set you to a prime level. Offer free service and information. When you offer free service and you're educating them, trust me, it's going to lead to a paid one. Don't always think it's about the money. Oh, for this is, in certain areas, yes, everything should be paid, but in certain other areas, you can give free here and there. When I say giving up free, for an example, client's birthday, maybe you want to give them a free trim. Okay. For a paid one, like, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went through my service list, and I started charging for my time. So anytime that I move my hands, I should be getting paid. I remember at one point in time, I would service a client, an installation. Well, first of all, I would braid their hair up. Well, let me start from the beginning. Shampoo, condition, treat, trim, braid, sew in, cut, sometime color, curl, style, and that was all $125. First of all, I got gypped. I got played. Don't know why I was charging that. I wasn't feeling confident because, first of all, that's not my area at all. I already knew how to sew because I took sewing lessons in high school. So I was in a sewing class for 2 years at the Career Center. Okay, so I have sewing skills. Second of all, I'm like the baddest braider. So I knew how to braid. So I just put them skills together. But one thing that I lacked was technique. So I started going to continuing education classes, learning different techniques on how I can perfect my craft with that. I'm not about to do another sew-in for $125. No. Your extensions don't even cost $125. So don't shortchange yourself. And make sure your offer is solid. Whatever you offering, make sure that it is solid and you stand behind it. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. So again, it is time, guys. It is time, because excuse me. If y'all got the news this morning, your president said that him and his wife had COVID. I don't know if it's false news, true news, or whatever the case might be. But with this news being said, I can already see they're trying to shut down the country again. And if you don't have your stuff in place, you will not be back in business when the New Year's come. You will not be in business. It's time to get paid what you invested in. It's time. All right, guys. So I am out. I am Letitia B. Fikes. I am your hair loss practitioner and your instructor, and founder and creator of this group. So the next time, guys, stay educated.